The other question is about this kind of dome. Okay. Even though I don't have a specific dimensions and some details of this kind of structure, but still I am just going to give you a clue because there are 2-3 options to create such kind of a structure. First, I will give you that what is the workflow I have used for different types of geometry you see here I have created. But then we'll have to make sure that which option we want to go. Is it audible or is there any issue in my voice?
Yeah. Okay, it's clear.
Okay. So the first option I'll show you that is actually being done with the help of all the options are basically done with the help of mass. But this option is actually the very first option I'm going to show you because this has been done making as a geometry. Maybe first we draw the base, and then at the top I have just placed a small circle. If you see, because I don't create such kind of geometry at the top, just selecting both of them, the bottom one and the top one, making a form, just same as we create the blend in extrusion and other things. So the bottom profile we have, the top profile we have, we can just merge them to have a dome like this. Once it is done, we have different faces. Those we can convert and divide them in the form of the grids. So once we have this, we can, I have created this family. This is again an adaptive family. If I just open this family, will show you that what is this family and how this family. Again, this family is done on the same principle. As you remember, I have just created one family. In that family, only 4 adaptive points were there at the bottom. But now here we have 6 adaptive points. The reason behind that, I need to have the 2 adaptive points at a different elevation, as you see in the picture in the 3D. Let me close this. Yeah, just see this. So there is a difference in elevation. This is valley and this is the ridge. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Point number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I want to have 6 different elevation of the points. So that is why I created this family with the 6 adaptive points. If you want me to create again this kind of family, I can show you, but still there is nothing special in creating this family. I believe you can create this kind of family, right? This is the same process. Yeah. Okay. So once this is done, let me just close this. We have this family. I'm going to create this family once again. You see how it is being done, how it is being placed. The first point, or maybe I'll just delete this. Let's just again. 1, point number 2. We'll have to check in the family that which point is my point number 1 and which point is point number 2, 3, and then 4. I have made the arrangement as per my convenience. Maybe you can opt first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever you want. So this way we can, but this way we cannot repeat. We cannot repeat across the whole, what do you call, across the surface. This is something different. This is a family which is a curtain panel family, and it is not going to replicate in this phase. Okay. So once we have placed all the points, we can just simply go and then turn off the mask. This is mask. Create and then finish. Massing inside, show mass, and then yeah. So you will be left with this kind of a structure with you. So that can be repeated all the way around the periphery of the dome. Is that clear? The first option?
No, curve. Actually, this picture is curved only, not straight.
Which pitch? This
Like
pitch?
straight portion, no? No, that
Bottom.
bottom.
So we can create the. He created straight. He can create. Go to the family. You can create it circular.
This
While you have
can
created these.
this can be because
Any shape.
this is all about the family I'm creating, the adaptive family. You can make it curve also. But in the picture,
Curve also.
in the picture, I can see this is not curved. This is actually pointed. Can you see it? I cannot make out as a curve. This is a straight line at the bottom.
Vertical direction.
This one.
Curve shape.
ऊपर जो चढ़ता है ना यार डोम है ना ये
This one. So
Look
this,
like an umbrella.
yeah. That is why I'm telling you the first thing you missed actually. I have not created this dome geometry exactly to replicate this shape because I looked at this picture a little later. I was looking at the earlier picture which you have shared because you have shared other picture as well for this particular dome. So if I'll show you that geometry also, you can create. If in the beginning only you have created this at the bottom and this shape at the top, it will give you that curve also.
Yeah.
Because I have created this as with this profile and a tiny circle at the top. So this is giving me this profile, and then accordingly you can play with the mass. Actually, the mass you have, and the other option you also see this is purely semicircular. So the curve you want to have here, but this is a different thing. This does not have any ridges and valleys. So this is a different kind of geometry I have created. The other thing is that once this mass is done, every surface can be converted to a curtain panel. Now this is you can just finish it and go to massing and site curtain system. You can just select any face and then create a system. So in this system, you can play with the mullions and the glass which you have. Maybe you can remove the grid in between. Maybe you can delete this and then adjust the way you want to adjust it. The second option is this. And third option is again, it is the same, more or less same as this, because it is actually giving me a round shape, perfect circular at the bottom and a small point at the top. This one is a little different approach, maybe not in just to replicate this 3D, but this could be another interesting thing for you to understand that how this has been done. Let me just show you this, how it has been done. If I just select any of the family, let me just create one dome for you first. This kind of dome for you, right? I am going to create this in any elevation, in south elevation. Yes. Here we can show the crop region. Where is the crop region? Yeah, it's the crop region here. Let me just stretch it a little more. Okay, I am going to create a mass. Create a mass. Then again, you have to identify that which plane you want to create. So better you have one reference plane there at the bottom. RP. I'm going to create it here. This is 0, 0, 0. Okay. In the south elevation, I'm going to create a mason model, taking a plane 0, 0, 0. And then maybe 1500 is the height. And from here we can decide that what curvature we want to have for the dome, what design we want to have for the dome. Here we can decide. Okay. So I'm just going to give this much of the curvature. Move this a little bit and to stretch it. Just delete. Let's take the like this. Just select both of them and then make a dome like this. Okay. Okay, it is undone. It is done. Just go in the 3D view. This dome is being created. The curvature and everything we can decide on ourselves. We can just select the half portion because it will split the semisphere in two parts always, as in case of the circle as well. Divide the surface, and here we can adjust the number of grids. Here also I'm going to divide the surface. I'm just going to on the top just to count at how many segments it has been created. Starting from this point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. Last one is again 22. So I need to have 22 points with me because why I'm counting these points? This family was made purposely to be a point-based family. First point, second point, third point, fourth point, like that. If I just show you this family, this is nothing but a straight line, but having different points. 1, 2, 3, 4, the number of points we want to have, this is having 13 points. Okay, if we want to have more points, I'm just going to save it as, because I have counted 22 points in that family. For example, if I'm going to
You have to have 22 points in this also.
can you please repeat?
You have to have 22 points in this also, or no need?
Yeah, the number of points required for the family has to be there. Number of segment has to be there in the family. Let me show you the one which I have created because it was having 12 points. So if I place that family here, so what it will do for you? Let me show you what it will do. If I just go in the massing and site only, let me just check what is the name of that family. This is repeated component type. Okay. So I'm just going to edit this family, this dome family. Okay. Okay. And then go to the component. We'll have to see the repeated component should be there. The name is something else. Yeah, what is the name? Parametric dome frame. It is the parametric dome frame. Okay. This is parametric dome frame. This is parametric dome frame. If I start picking this family only from this point, from any point, maybe starting from the first point. So first I will pick the bottom one and then this one. Again, you need to have those nodes active. Or what else? Let me just turn on the nodes. From here, just turn on the nodes so that now you have the snap. And then create component. Take that parametric dome frame. First point, second point, third point. Alternate one, we will take the first and second, fourth. But it will stop in the middle because it is having only 12 points. I was requiring 22 points. So just showing you that how it can be done. The first and then the second. And then, okay, it is going beyond. Okay, it is not having the points beyond that. So we'll have to stop in the middle. So anyhow, we'll have to have the nodes in this grids also. Then only it can be placed. Just showing you with the nodes. And then we'll have to actually delete this. Or I think it will be, yeah, okay, that's okay. Let me show it here only. What if I remove a few points from there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if I make it 11 point based family, it will be great, I think. Where is that family? Let me remove this point and remove. So now this is 11 point based family, or it was 12 or 11. I don't think it was 11. Yeah, 11. Let me just save it with a different name. Family.
Parametric 2.
Sorry. 11 points. I'm going to load this in the dome. Now I have this 11 point based family. I will go to the 3D view. Just to have a family. This is 11.1. I will starting from bottom and then the second. This is little time taking, but still once it is placed, you can repeat that. It's been placed. It's been placed, right? You can just simply select and then repeat. So it is repeated. And now if I select this mask, if I select this, maybe turn off the nodes. And for example, if I just finish this at the bottom, if I want to have a solid surface, go to the massing inside, maybe we can take a wall or maybe a roof. Just take a wall, for example, and taking the face, select this face, that we can switch maybe with a different wall type. So this is something we need to play with the profile of the roof, this family. Maybe we can have it. This is actually centric. We can change. We can change the profile to be outside. Did you understand?
Yeah.
In the profile family only. Or alternatively, we can do one more thing. We can just simply select this, and there is an option to flip if we can see. But actually, this is governing from the center, though this is not flipping. The only thing we need to go into the profile in the family and we can make it outside so that it is not intersecting. But still, it is giving you a look that you have made something maybe on the surface of the dome. If I'm going to the mask and turning off the mask, you can see this is the portion of the dome you have with you. So there are different ways of creating the dome. Even that dome exactly I can replicate. But for this, I need to have the sectional detail, maybe in paper or maybe handwritten sketch. If you give me that detail, I can replicate. But this is the only process. It will be created.
Process is the same.
Process will
You can
remain.
make any shape. You can make any shape. It all depends upon the process. You can make any shape.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So in this case, can we also make the radius of the dome parametric?
Radius of the dome can be parametric.
For the massing, just let me just show you. If I'm going to create a mass, fresh mass, I'll show you once again. So it is all about how we are creating a mass. Let's just create another mass, a fresh mass. And I'm going to create, because this is this is something we are doing in the project. However, there are ways we can import the mass families if we need to have a parametric dome. So we can import that. That is ready made available. I'll show you that how it is available. Or we can make it if some dimension is there, we can make some parameter there. For example, if I'm going to give some position, the parameter dome diameter, let it be the type 1, okay. And then what is the work plane? Yeah, it's the radius, not the diameter.
Okay.
Let me just change dome radius. Okay, this is dome radius. And then if I check the work plane, this is actually the bottom one. Now I will have to change the work plane. It will be level 1. And now anything I will draw, it will be on the level 1. So I am going to, for example, I'm going to create a small circle at the top, maybe like this. So this is on top. Yeah. But I have to do one thing. If I go to the elevation, there's this very little difference in level 1 and level 2. So what I will do in 3D view, this is the 3D view. Yeah, this is the one. If I want to make give some height to that circle, the upper one, let me just check whether I can, if I make a disjoint and move it in Z direction, is it possible or not? Yes, I can make it. No, it is not moving at the right. But anyways, let us just make that and then create a form. That's been done. Finish. Now I can change this level. For example, if I'm making it 3 meters, so it should also change the, no, it is not changing actually. Maybe like this, okay? It is done like this. And then if I select this in the mass, just turn off the mass. And then, for example, it's been divided. And then again, the other mass space has been divided. And now if you want me to change the radius, it is actually treating as a family because it's an in-place family. So we have to go there and then select. You can just simply click here. Maybe let's make it 4,500. So it is actually not locked with the position is not locked. So it is changing eccentrically, but it is changing. Now you can play. The other way, you can play with the position, but the other way of making a dome, especially if I'm willing to have in place mass from the library, we have a library for the masses.
But you can lock the top circle with the bottom circle also, na? So
Yeah.
it will move.
Yeah, that can be locked, but here we have for those kind of things we have some parametric domes available. If you load it in the project, you can play with the parameter the way it is actually done with the families. If you select this, now it has the parameter radius and the height. If you want to reduce the height to make it 3 meter, It will be reduced. If you want to increase the radius, you can make it 6 meters. So it is very much parametric as a family, but this is an in-place family, and always in-place family have their limitation to apply the parameter. This is why I just wanted to show you that instead you can use a loadable family, which is fully parametric. You can customize this family and load it with a different name because this is a default one. It is coming with the default parameter. You can save it as and customize this based on your the design. Is it clear what you were asking?
Thank you.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. All right, all right. Thank you.